Welcome to Adorama TV. My name is Marcin Lewandowski and I'm a professional photographer. In this video, I will show you Nikon's ultra-wide-angle zoom, AF Zoom-NIKKOR 16-35mm f4G ED VR. From the first glance at this lens, we can see that it was geared towards professional photographers as much as amateur users. The lens barrel is made of magnesium alloy. The zoom and focus rings, as well as bottom of the lens itself, are sealed against dust and moisture, adding to its pro credentials. Rings are grooved and the rubbery surface makes it reassuring to work with. It's worth mentioning that both of them are nicely dampened, which will also be appreciated by video shooters. There are two switches on the barrel, one for autofocus and one for turning on and off the VR. This Nikon lens has all the systems that needed for uninterrupted workflow. VR2 technology allows you to shoot up to 4 stops slower than it would be normally possible, and I was able to constantly get sharp results at speeds of half a second, which is amazing stuff. The second incarnation of VR also detects panning automatically, so no need to turn it off when you shoot moving action. Another feature is the silent wave motor, focusing mechanism allowing for quiet and unobtrusive work. Photographers can switch to manual focus mode at any time by simply turning the focus ring. Even though the inner tube of the lens retracts around a centimeter while zooming, the length of the lens itself remains constant. Glass on this ultra-wide-angle zoom is from the highest shelf, and its description includes abbreviations covering 3 of the most desired types of glass: N, ED and AS. Nanocrystal coating reduces ghost and flare caused by light entering the lens, and you can always use the remaining small amounts of it to your creative advantage. 2 extra low dispersion glass elements toward the mount of this lens are responsible for correction of chromatic aberrations, and they do a great job at that. Last but not least is AS, which stands for Spherical Lens Elements. They have non-spherical surfaces to eliminate certain types of lens aberration, in this case barreling, which occurs towards the wider end. All of the 17 glass elements of this lens create one of the sharpest outputs you will ever see. Many photographers, as well as industry specialists, mention that this is the sharpest ultra-wide-angle zoom in existence, and I definitely agree with them this time. Even though this is not a macro lens and maximum reproduction ratio is 1:4, you can easily focus from as close as 10 centimeters, which can come in really handy during a number of situations when you don't want to shuffle lenses around and need a close-up. On the wide end of 16mm, it's incredible how much you can take in and place in the frame. There is a bit of distortion on the edges, but nothing that's too visible if you don't have a lot of lines in the scene. Besides, this can be easily fixed in post-production. On the longer 35mm end, this lens provides length favorite and most used by many world-class photographers with different backgrounds like Alex Webb or Annie Leibovitz. Whether you want to use it for street work or take some portraits, it will be there to help you with incredible sharpness. I have worked with this lens for a number of years at this stage, and I have to admit that it has never failed me. It is one of the workhorses that always stays in my bag on assignment, whether I cover a music concert, interior shoot, sports event, portrait session or a wedding. Its incredible sharpness and versatile zoom range are always at hand. When you pair these advantages with build quality, weather sealing and vibrance reduction technology, as well as price, which is significantly lower than direct competitors, there are no disadvantages to it whatsoever. Thank you for joining me today on Adorama TV. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel for much more. We have other reviews for you in the works. If you have any thoughts or questions, please just leave us a comment. If you would also like to improve your own photography skills, check out the Adorama Learning Center for some great tips and tutorials. This was Marcin Lewandowski for Adorama TV. Hope to see you again soon.
Do you want great-looking prints at low cost? Be sure to visit our easy-to-use online printing service. Adorama Pix has professionals who treat your images with the utmost care that you can count on. For a quick turnaround on photos, cards, or albums,